Previously on Dungeon the Mad Mage, the party, exploring more of the arcane chambers, found themselves face to face with a puppet man version of Halaster Blackcloak. The construct was verbally hostile, but seemed incapable or unwilling to offer a physical threat to the party. Its repeated taunting and verbal attacks did eventually, however, get under Matashtai's skin, prompting him to attack the Halaster puppet. This resulted in a hidden cache of alchemist's fire shattering and consuming the Halaster puppet. Moments later, the Eye of Halaster appeared and mocked the party for their efforts. Afterwards, the party continued in their venture north and found the remnants of another watchpost, this one littered with the corpses of dead bugbears and even an intellect devourer. Right? Finding nothing of interest here beyond words written on a scrap of parchment, the party continued their exploration, following the hallways north, east, and then curving back towards the south. Eventually, the faint sounds of music reached the party's ears. Following this southeast, the party found themselves in a room with a haunting bone harpsichord. Ezrah, having some measure of learning in the performing arts, was able to read the music that had been carved into the wall across from the harpsichord. And mustering his courage, he then began to play. Unfortunately, his skill did not quite match his knowledge, and the harpsichord reacted poorly to the performance. A surge of necrotic energy rippled out from the instrument, blasting Ezrah into unconsciousness and melting the flesh from his hands, leaving nothing but withered and somehow still functional bone. Unsure of what to do at this point, the party left, heading back south to some of the areas they had skipped past while venturing with Halathgard. They found themselves...
He literally lost his hands, and we decided just, well, we can keep
You guys
going.
were just like,
Yeah, you drank some coffee.
okay, we're gonna walk away. So
we're good.
So the party found themselves in a kitchen adjacent to an old alchemical lab. Here, they were attacked by a specter and its entourage of animated cookware. Fortunately, this assault was easily rebuffed, and the party found themselves in Calabash's private chambers. Calabash, being the individual that murked the moneylender, had asked Ezrah previously to look into. Within these chambers, the party found tomes bearing invisible messages, a broken magic circle, and a trapped chest that was bereft of any treasure. Moving onwards from here, the party decided to head back eastward through the Goblin Market and then north. While traveling through the market, Bones met back up with Pibble and Groin and found that they had successfully harvested the bones of the undead beholder that the party had fought previously, and they had put together a little expedition team of some of their fellow goblins and set up a little base or station within the Goblin Market itself. So, from there, the party moved onwards to the four-way intersection in the Dwarven Halls. Northeast from here, they found a disturbing scene, a room covered in eyes and gaping mouths, dripping an inky black substance down to the floor. In the center of the room was a statue that seemed to be made from flowing molten gold. Inscribed at its base was a phrase in Abyssal: "A gift of flesh, willingly given, can feed our eternal hunger." Ashes placed his hands upon the statue, and in an instant it came alive. An ochre jelly freed to feast on flesh. Alas, the jelly was unable to acquire its meal, and ended up being nothing more than a minor inconvenience, and that is actually where we fade back in. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.